okay, let us compare this road. This road here is from Pitamba. The one under Otti. This one from Chukwuma Soludo. Hold it, and we come back to the results. For some time, Anambra State government has been trying to subtly deceive people. When they want to mention the achievements of Chukwuma Soludo, the governor, they always say he is constructing about 1,000 kilometers of road. And when they noticed that people began to suspect that 1,000 kilometers of road, they changed the language to, he is constructing 1,000 kilometers of road and he has asphalted 400 kilometers of road. You know, from Anambra to Lagos is about 350 kilometers. So 400 kilometers of road is a big number. Now, let us take a look at the 400 kilometers, some of the 400 kilometers of road that the Anambra State government has constructed, claim that they have constructed. Now, this road here, this is Ochanja Market Road. Last year, the Anambra State constructed this road, commissioned it. After they did, just one rain, it washed away the road. Just one rain. So people began to shout, we began to shout that this is not how to construct road. Why would the government of Anambra State construct this poor quality of road, Chukwuma Soludo? We thought the government have learned. Now, again, this year, take a look at this road. This road is in Orumba North, and Orumba North local government, Anambra State. This road, as I'm talking to you, this road is under construction. It's under construction. As they are constructing this road, the ones they have constructed at the back is spoiling. So what the contractor does, after constructing, they will pause and go and patch the ones they have constructed behind. After patching, they come back and continue constructing. So construct, after some time you pause, go and patch, come back and continue constructing, go and patch. As I'm speaking to you now, that's what they are doing on the road. So when the government of Anambra State is telling you that it has asphalted 400 kilometers, which we are saying is not true. This road now is part of the 400 kilometers. They have written it now. Yeah, it has been asphalted. This is my first time of seeing road construction without stone base. Just after they ram the red soil, they will carry asphalt and put on top immediately. That's the kind of construction the government of Anambra State is doing in Obu. Directly, asphalt directly on the red soil. No stone base. They are supposed to, when they finish with the red soil, they pour like bitumen on it, pour some water bitumen. After pouring, they put stone base and ram it before they talk of asphalt. But from red sand to asphalt directly, my first time. And this is a community that the governor of Anambra State has come to commission road constructed by indigenous of Obu. Indigenous of Obu constructed road, and the governor of Anambra State came to commission the road. The quality of the road, the governor saw the quality that private individual constructed. Good quality. And you are constructing a road, you cannot even construct a quality road to the level of private individuals. And when you think, this is a governor that built government house with industrial kitchen, and you cannot build road. This road, you make a mess of the whole thing. The gutters are cracking, culverts there are cracking. This road has been constructed though, not bitumen, graded, just grading before. So it's not even a virgin road for him. So the governor, this is what he does. The governor of Anambra State. So now they've added it to the road he's constructed. They didn't tell us now that this one now is -2. -2. And the chief of staff is from Obu. Chief of staff of the governor is from Obu. If you talk, they will say people of Obu should not complain that he made your brother chief of staff. Chief of staff is personal interest. When they work, it becomes public interest, public good. When you appoint somebody, personal interest. When they now work in that community, it becomes public good. So what he did was personal interest of chief of staff in Obu. This Soludo. So when we are saying, now, let me tell you where this thing is coming. For 8 years, in the 8 years of P2B, he constructed over 800 kilometers of road. Willie Obiano came and constructed, he said he constructed 180 because P2B gave account at the end of his tenure. Willie Obiano said he constructed 180. After Willie Obiano left, the government came and said they audited this, not 180, it's 80 kilometers. We cannot tell. So Governor Soludo is desperately trying to match the record of P2B. But this time, they have been doing it through fraudulent way. to deceive the people. If you want to break a record, you must work hard for it. You cannot do that by deception. Look at Ochanja Market Road, washed away. Now this, any rain now, already there's a place already, rain fell, is already washing off the road. And that is why I'm always suspicious of these governors that will always put a signboard to show that they are working. Every day now, Soludo is saying part of his job. He built a government house. People forget. He's trying to remember the people. Guess what? The people will not remember. Because that government house is not impacting their life. So you keep remembering them. The only person that is enjoying the government house is the governor that sleep there. The people, about 5 communities that have access to this road, they don't sleep in the government. So you keep reminding them that government house is a project that you did. Public good must come before private good. Private interest. Private ego. It must come. So look at, when Ngige was in power, you didn't hear Ngige. They didn't go to signboard and write Ngige is working. He finished and go. Ngige worked in Anambra. When P2B was in government, they didn't write Obi is working. He finished. The work was speaking. But when Obiano came, the one that's finished us and traveled to America to balance now, they started writing, Willie is working. Because it wasn't working. They needed to remind the people. Now Willie is gone. Soludo came, they said, solution is here. If you work, we will see. If you walk, even the Agulu Lake roadside, that one is also damaging. It's collapsing. But go to Abia State, you will never see the government write Otti is working. The people are testifying it, not the government printing one big signboard. So we are watching this road now. The chief of staff, his attention has been called. The contractor said the governor did not sign that he told them not to put stone base. He just signed the issue. Because he's desperate for second tenure. So he's doing magical work. When the president said, now data we go chop, statistics, they just want to model up the whole thing and deceive the people. So please, this is a community where during Obi time, he constructed about 20-something kilometers of road in that community. And one long bridge in that same Obu community. Almost every community in Anambra State benefited from road construction. Every community. And Anambra had 177 community. So by the time you multiply it, that's how he was able to get over 800 kilometers. But these governments want to beat the record. They don't want to work. They want to deceive the people. The governor, and this is shameful. The governor must go back and address this issue of this road. Because it's going to be a recurring decimal. We will stay on the road. The governor cannot deny now he's not aware. We are on the road. We are watching. We are watching the chief of staff. So the chief of staff should kill anything that say he give your brother chief of staff. Giving you chief of staff personal interest. When we now enjoy the benefit of good governance, public good. That is what we want. Public good.
Only in Nigeria, where they'll sentence somebody for 76 years in prison because he steals 721,000. Meanwhile, politicians where they steal billions, nobody they do them anything. Now, my question to EFCC, what is your mandate? I am really curious. In the last 6, 7, 8 years, we never see any politician where you carry go court where they sentence them. In the last 8 years, maybe if you did, I don't know, but in the last 8 years, I never see politician where EFCC do in case complete, carry and go court and the judge sentence them. Economic and Financial Crime Commission, they change. Now Yahoo boys, cyber crime, and they start to the photo. They come off their mandates. If I talk now, they'll come kidnap me. Kidnappers FC. If you talk now, they'll kidnap you, Kidnappers FC. But you know deep down, that's what you are called for. It's not what you people are even doing. These criminals, these politicians, every day they milk the country. Every day they move our money here, they convert it to dollars, they transfer it abroad, they use it to buy properties, they start up business, go to Switzerland. Turkey, where we just come out from. Dubai. A lot of these places, our Nigerian politicians, they don't put big office or there are big companies there. Big companies there. I say EFCC, my question is simple. When was the last time you investigate politician, you carry and go court, then you make sure say, okay, yes, they prosecute them. That's one on EFCC. Number 2, it's one thing for EFCC to work. At least when I give EFCC edge today, it's another thing for the judiciary to do their work. Another people where they cause problem for this country in our judiciary. You see, judiciary, they are one of our biggest problems. And until there's a war on judiciary, problem will continue to the day for this country. Because even if these people now, let's say EFCC finally, EFCC first of all, they get their own for body. But let's assume, say EFCC finally do one case about a politician and they take the politician to court. There's every chance, say as they leave the case of court, that politician will go bribe the judge. They say if you don't know the law, you know the judge. For Nigeria, they all know the judge. And they get out of these cases every time. Every time. Before they go prosecute any politician for this country, my brother, we could not, another generation would not come. They carry Yaya Bello case for head which day from nowhere. If me feel a house where they collect, say they won't sell. Up to now, they say they drag the case for God. You would understand. So yes, this is safe. Get their own for body. And the way our justice system don't take fail. Oh God. People don't understand, bro. We have thousands of people inside prison. Let me give you an instance of how failed our justice system is. If you go Kuje prison today, you go see awaiting trial. They feel it's 700. That's not only Kuje prison. We never talk to the prison. Awaiting trial, where judge never get time to sit down for their case, they feel it's 700. Because all those people are not important to them. Nobody know their father. Nobody know their mother. So anything that want to happen to them, it should happen. The justice system has failed this country. The judiciary don't fail. You people will not understand. That's why a lot of times, a lot of people prefer to take laws into their hand. Sometimes you go, yes, I'll call this, oh, this man, you are owing this person money in order to spoil their brand so that people don't go patronize them again. You don't know why. You think if the law they work for this country, you go need one very dark man to call the call person now so that I go pay you your money back. But because of how this country is, now only Nigeria, person go owe you money on a rich police station. They bring the person come police station. Instead make the person pay you, he go pay police so that police go stop him from paying you. So that anytime when you bring them back to the station, they'll spoil the case. People pay so that they spoil the case. Now only for this country they happen. So the justice system don't fail. Then EFCC again, you people are also failures. You are failures. Take it from me. Now I'm gonna cry. Now I'm gonna come kidnap again. People also failed. You are fraud. All this I want they do to all these young boys now. Make it not be as if EFCC know they work. That's why sometimes you go, you bust innocent students, you pack them, carry 100, carry 200, carry 300, come your office, come lock them up, say you don't catch thief. But your mandate, you have constantly, continuously ignored it. Continuously, you ignored it. Back in the day, you go, yes, say EFCC go hold politician. They go mark ward or collect now why you Yahoo boys. Let's go back to this case for Ogbogu markets for Anambra. Let's go to the case of Ogbogu. That matter no be EFCC supposed to have. No be EFCC supposed to checkmate NAFDAC. I just post one video today again about a primary school where they say teachers they on strike. Why are they on strike? Because according to the government, Tinubu government, they say they don't make a minimum wage with 70,000. Teachers say they know they pay them 70,000. Who's supposed to go do investigation today whether that money enter those teacher accounts or not, or the people they in charge of that transfer, did the money enter the account or not? Who are supposed to do that? Maybe the EFCC. Or guess what? They follow small boys up and down, all in the name of you won't catch thief, and then be the thief. We got there for this country. That's the only thing we have to talk. And again, now be careful because someday soon, when the people arise, by that time you don't have any place to go to. And by then you gotta learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
So guys, you know most times people keep talking about Igbo leaders, Igbo leaders, Igbo leaders. Me, I always say we don't have leaders in Igbo land. We don't have leaders. Now, Alex Otti is trying a lot, you know, being somebody who has a very transparent background, somebody who is working with Peter Obi, somebody who promised Nigerians that he's even going to outperform Peter Obi if elected as governor, and really he's doing well. He's doing well. You can't really say he's outperforming Peter Obi because Peter Obi did his own in those days when, you know, just with the little he has, he didn't borrow. Instead, he left money before leaving. Some people will tell you that Peter Obi did not even save that, did not invest that money properly. He went and put it, but he left money. Other governments are coming in to meet debt. Pension not paid, you know, salaries not paid, and all those stuff that state governors always leave behind. And if they leave, they will be getting the allowances. So remember, the allowances are always huge. They'll be getting the allowances, but for the people who actually did work, they will not pay them. You've seen where, like Alex Otti now, the governor of the government of Abia State, I mean the government before he came in, they've all been piling up, you know, allowances, pension, and all those stuffs, you know, until Alex Otti came. And Alex Otti is somebody who is working like Peter Obi. He said he cannot be looking at people. Many of them are old men and women. You look at these people die without their pension, and you are busy enjoying and living a very flamboyant life as a governor. Alex Otti said no, it won't happen under his time. And he has been doing his best to clear that debt. See, getting into governance is not easy, especially if your predecessors messed up the whole place. If they mess up the whole place, I mean, it's going to really be tough for you to even know how to start and where to start. So, the only thing I want to say here is, you cannot even compare Alex Otti with Soludo. Alex Otti has shown that he has chosen the path of Peter Obi. Soludo has shown that he is anti-Peter Obi. And the thing is showing in everything he does. You can imagine how Tinubu went to to Anambra State. And people were wondering, what was it that Soludo even commissioned? Commissioned government house. What else again? The park they built inside of government house. What else again? Nigerians were wondering if Tinubu visiting that state really worth it, because there was nothing to show for it. I mean, nothing to show for it. So when you talk about Igbo leaders, sometimes I just keep saying we don't have leaders, because Igbo land does not have anybody speaking for them. We don't have anyone speaking for us. You see what is happening in the north. The Fulanis are by people. No northern leader is speaking. The northern leaders have all gone silent. But when there was an attack in Urumi, come and see, they all came out. They all came out and say, oh, heaven will come down. This will happen, that will happen. But now it is happening in their own eyes. They can't do anything. So guys, when you look at the whole thing, you just get to know that, see, we are in a mess in this country. I mean, we are in a serious mess, honestly. We are in a serious mess. There is no leadership in this country. There is no leadership. Anyway, you have seen the kind of road Soludo is building and the type that other governments in the southeast are building. You have seen the difference. When we say that Peter Obi is an exceptional person, and Alex Otti has chosen the path of Peter Obi, he's also performing like Peter Obi. We are not mixing words. Soludo is anti-Peter Obi. He is behaving like his APC counterparts and his PDP counterparts, because he does not understand what it means to give value to the people of the southeast. That's why you see them playing with people's lives and future. I mean, they are just playing with people's lives. Because you can't tell me that Anambra is not getting enough money to build good roads. Why is Alex Otti using Julius Berger? And, you know, Soludo is using anyhow contractor to build roads that water will sweep off the next time. Why? Because they don't value the lives of Nigerians. Everything is politics. Everything is politics. Everything is politics. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.